everyone, so today I actually have some time to make a video and I wanted to share my thoughts and opinions and ideas with you as I normally do because I haven't made a video in a while, and not only do I feel bad about it, but I also just miss doing it, and I've just been so busy. Work has been all consuming because when I'm not at work I am being depressed about the fact that I hate my job, so there's that. I finally have a little bit of time, so I wanted to share some thoughts with you. Today I want to talk about the idea of being alone and that it's okay to be alone, as you probably read in the title. And when I say this, I mean both being physically alone in the moment, like as I am right now. There's no one in my house, hence why I'm making a video. But I also mean like being alone as in not being in a relationship. And I have a lot of different feelings and thoughts about the topic of being alone, but today I want to focus on like the positive ones. I wrote some stuff down in my journal, so I'm just gonna kind of read it to you. So a couple of weeks ago, right before I wrote this, I had heard a love song on the radio, and my immediate reaction, as it always is when I hear songs about relationships and love, is to feel sad, to feel bad that I'm not in a relationship, to miss the person that I was in a relationship with before, and to wish that I had someone so that I could relate to this feeling of love or whatever. And I also had this feeling of being abnormal because we are literally taught that we're supposed to find somebody. We're supposed to be in a relationship. You know, we're supposed to go through different partners to find the one. You know, like there's this whole concept of we have to be in a relationship to be happy. We have to be with someone else. We can't just like be alone. Being alone is like weird and not normal, and like that whole concept is just crazy and ridiculous because it just is. So I was feeling all of these things, and suddenly I just like realized that I didn't have to feel these things. I hated that feeling of isolating myself into this loneliness, of making it seem like because I'm not with someone else, I'm completely alone in society. Like I'm completely alone from every other person or thing that there is, and I don't have to feel that way. I realize that is what I've just conditioned myself to feel over, you know, the years, starting from, you know, daydreaming about being with characters that I made up in my head. That sounds really bad. I'm a writer, okay? Like, I make up characters. That's what I used to do when I was younger. But like, going from that to be in a relationship to not be in one, that feeling kind of settled back in of feeling alone because I'm not in a relationship, especially now that I know what it can feel like. That kind of made it harder, but I realized I don't have to feel that way. And however it was that it clicked with me that I don't have to feel sad. I can take comfort in the fact that I have myself. Instead of separating myself from my situation, instead of getting in my head, instead of just being open to the world. And I know that sounds cheesy, I know that sounds like a thing that single people say, but this literally is for everyone. You don't have to be single. You could be in a confused, complicated, that status on Facebook, relationship status, complicated. You could not be in a relationship, you can be in any kind of relationship. This is something that I think is just important for anyone to be able to feel like you're not alone because you have yourself. And I want to remind you that you don't have to feel lonely. It's okay to feel lonely, and it's normal to feel lonely, but if that loneliness is like taking over every ounce of your happiness, or at least it's keeping you from feeling content or just okay with your life or with things, if it's just that one aspect, then you really don't need to feel that, you know? I mean, there's like steps you can take to make more friends or to get out there if you really want to be in a relationship, but you know, feeling lonely is normal, and it's something that you can literally change your mind and not feel it anymore. Just be okay with being by yourself. And remember that no matter what, you always have you. At the end of any relationship, at the end of any situation or anything happening in your life, even at the end of your actual life, you will always have yourself. You know, there might be people surrounding you, your friends and family, but you'll always just have you. And I think that shouldn't be like an isolating, scary feeling. It should be a comforting, whole feeling. You should feel whole just knowing that you have yourself. Even if you don't love yourself, or even if you're not completely okay with yourself or accepting of yourself, you always are just gonna have yourself. Like, literally, I could go into this saying, like, you're pretty much like the universe in one person, as well as just being one little speck in the universe kind of thing. I always do this. I always like get so into it that I stop making sense. Yeah, just remind yourself that you are all you need, that the only one who can change anything in your life, the only one who really needs to be there for you is yourself. You might not be happy with every aspect of who you are, or with your situation, or with your mind if you have a mental disorder. You know, you can change and you can grow, and you still have your true core self, even through everything that's bad, through every bad thought you ever had. There's still you. There's still that constant of just you at the core. And remember that you're strong, because like whatever you've gone through in your life so far has been difficult, I'm sure, and to be able to make it through whatever it is you're making it through shows how strong we are individually as people. I'm sure you've heard this before, but the relationship you have with yourself is the most important one, because once you're secure and open with yourself, that's when other people are going to start entering your lives that are just going to make your life better and make you feel even better than you already do just being by yourself. Having a good relationship with yourself can ensure that whatever happens, whatever you get through, you know, if something falls apart in your life, it can ensure that you're gonna be okay, that you still have that constant of you and you're okay with that, and you can get through whatever it is that you have to get through. It's okay to be alone, because you always have yourself, and you alone, just you, are enough and okay and great, and like the only thing that's securing you to the earth. So that is all I have to say for today. I really hope that everything made sense, as usual, and I hope that maybe you took a little bit of something away from this, and I hope you enjoyed it. That is it for this video, guys. I hope to see you again soon, because I would like to keep making more videos on the regular. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next.